Yeah, good night. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're there with you next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday we're there. You know, say, boy, may I tell you, how can I not mention Usain Bolt? Believe you me, Mr. Usain Bolt on the TV this man, Usain Bolt say he will do whatever it takes, but Gatlin not going to win him, beat him in the 200. You take him easy. He will do whatever it takes, but him no say Gatlin nah beat him in the 200. So, you know say it's a showdown of showdowns. Showdown because I know say Gatlin round the corner and say, oh, all right, him beat me at the 100, but 100 second, 100 of a second. All right, watch me and him. So, believe you me, the whole world stand still when that the 200 finals meet again in the next day. The whole world stand still. You think I joke? The whole world are going to stand still when that race is going to take place. Believe you me. Cutting Edge, RFM, there with you. Barry Biggs was one of them artists where have some hit songs in England. And I also talk about more in England final levels. But you know, say that tune is a cover version of the next tune. You know, before that we play Shankai Check by Baba Brooks. And before that we play I don't remember the can't ever figure that out, you know, but we are going to reverse that tune, you know. We are going to reverse that tune, yeah. Sweet, sweet tune. Wide awake in a dream. Sweet, sweet tune. Here goes again. Barry Biggs coming through for all those who remember them man from them time there. Barry Biggs, wide awake in a dream. Yes, serious song, serious song. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're there with you next Wednesday. As we talk about Usain Bolt, you know, Usain Bolt. The Usain Bolt highway. The Usain Bolt highway. What want to say? What to say? Because you can't have a party come national, when we say nationalize now, put them party in at the front when me know say anywhere in the world you go, I can say Usain Bolt. Everybody know who name so. And them name the highway Usain Bolt and the party, the People's National Party come change the name now and call it PJ Patterson Highway. That is what you call politics around the thing. Now, if you could have take a referendum out there, ask the people them, out of the Usain Bolt Highway and the PJ Patterson Highway, which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Out of calling it the Usain Bolt Highway where the Aboriginal name is Bruce Golding. Bruce Golding call it the Usain Bolt Highway. Out of calling it the Usain Bolt Highway and the PJ Patterson Highway. Jamaican people, which one do you prefer? We don't have no party politics as well now. We in the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation. A Usain Bolt, me say. Usain Bolt, me say. Last week, the brethren give me the CD, God, Dennis, long time Trenchtown man, Wailing Soul man, long time man from Black Euro, original, brand new CD, Soul of CD, map. Here goes. Dennis, original Black Euro man, original Wailing Soul man. You know, say, I have a brand new CD with Levi Roots. You know no name Levi Roots. Levi Roots are the man who give the reggae. The reggae sauce. You know, he was an artist before him turned billionaire though. Yeah. Papi, if we did have another studio and I talk about how him rise to this millions of dollars. Or me I say dollars, pound, because England him there, millions of pound. Yes, Levi Roots. So him there on the musical trail again. Before the program done, we're going to play a couple tracks from him latest offering, latest CD. But we talk about the Usain Bolt thing, and it's a travesty in Jamaica when you do something and you feel say you do something of national importance, and then because the next party come in, them switch the whole thing again. So I don't know if when well, me not say if when, but if and the if come with a capital I and a capital F. If the only one get back into power, the only one might want to switch the name again to Bruce Golden Highway. Yeah, it become the Bruce Golden Highway eventually. And then you have some little youth, you know, like Brian and all them youth, you know. Maybe when them grow big and gonna put them call it Vibes Cartel Highway. I saw them thing they go, you know. Yeah, man. Can remember say Paul Bogle was a big criminal, you know. I hang Paul Bogle, you know. Them Paul Bogle, you know, in a Heroes Park, you know, as national hero of Jamaica. Sam Sharp. Enough man, them man they kill, you know. Paul Bogle kill enough man in a them time there. A fight against the system. And you see the same people them who make him national hero. If our next Paul Bogle rise up here, so no, you know, them put him in a prison, say, do you know? Yeah, man, that's how it go. And you know, you have no Paul Bogle. So what I say real is that Usain Bolt Highway was in order. I saw me see, I don't know what the next man. Usain Bolt Highway was in order for me. And then me hear say them put up a sign and somebody got thief it. I want them find back that sign there. Somebody must melt it and go sell it as scrap. They must sell it as scrap iron, you buy now. Where's the money? They must sell it as scrap iron, don't it? You don't think they sell it, you know what? Watch our mouth tight, lock tight. Where we actually say, not even breeze can't go in our mouth when we say that. Turn scrap metal business, but you know what say? One of them youth, they could have come change it and call it Shelleyhan Highway. What you say about that? Shelleyhan Highway. Because them don't call it Usain Bolt Highway and scrap that, you know. So we can scrap all the other one name to and call it Shelleyhan Highway. It's so much name we have to play with it. So. But you know, see them two people there. Even though them young and them span the time where them are reign is short. But what they have done for the visibility of Jamaica is unprecedented in this time. The only other person that you could talk about that has done, well, it's two more, but me could talk about in a my time as now is Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley. When you have Marcus Garvey, because anywhere you're going in the world, even more than Usain Bolt. Believe it or not, even though more than Usain Bolt, Bob Marley is well known. But Shelleyhan and Usain Bolt, you could have called it the Shelleyhan Usain Bolt Highway. Or the Usain Bolt Shelleyhan Highway. Shelley Bolt. It sounds like when they matter about when they call it emancipendent. Are the most stupidest thing I ever hear. Emancipendent. It's like when you have some Rasta man call the 23rd of July Rasmus. I feel like they'll call it Rasmus. But yeah, them could have called it the Usain Bolt Shelleyhan Highway. Yes. What want to say about that, people? What want to say about that? Yeah, we're all on the line here, my brethren. Frankai, Yellow brethren.
Irie.
How are you doing, man?
I'm an Irie. Yeah. And I hope they are similarly.
Yeah, you know, say, they might tell me, say, this man, they might tell me, say, the Rasta man, you know, they say this man named Frank, they are Jamaica ambassador of Antigua and Barbuda. He told me, I say, where Dread? I say, look, you know, I don't know who you talk about. If them say Frank, I'm what they do, you know, but them keep saying it's Frank from ambassador.
I see.
So me I say, boy, ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia. Me I say, boy, I don't know that brother there, you know, I don't know that man there, you know. After we go on now, we realize, oh, Frank, I them ask about. All right. So, you know, again.
Yes, sir.
So, where are you at Jamaica?
Well, initially, I was on for the launching of daughter Juliana.
The book.
Julia,
the book. Yeah.
Exodus. The book Exodus, you know.
Yes.
Tying in the Rastafari connection with Ethiopia and with the whole question of repatriation, you know, which very much now on the agenda of many ones out there.
Yes. And I see it go even upon the UN thing to through the sister Verena Shepherd.
Highly.
Yes. All right, so all them long name, you know. Non-resident ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia, member of Antigua Ganja Commission, CARICOM Herb Commission, Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Support Commission. You have to explain them things to me, no, because I'm going to know you as Frank. You have to explain them things to me.
Well, you know, in a very real sense, the ambassadorial appointment is a first within Antigua Barbuda and perhaps even within the OECS and CARICOM generally. But it's something that I think that reflects not only on Ayman, and I have already pointed out to the Prime Minister in Antigua, Mr. Gaston Brown, that it reflects that Ayman have a wider constituency than just Antigua and Barbuda, in as much as I represent a tradition of Rastafari itself, you know, and that many of my Rastafari associates, you know, brethren and sisters, and some of them already resident in Ethiopia, have already been expressing, you know, their feelings towards the appointment and the hope that I will be able to achieve certain things as it relates to Rastafari's connection with Ethiopia generally and with Africa on a wider basis.
So far, what you have, I mean, I don't know how long you carry that.
The appointment only has been for the early part of this year, and
okay. So besides
the you know, formalization of papers, etc., and acknowledgement from Ethiopia itself. I have yet traveled to Ethiopia, which I'm hoping to do in the very, very near future. You know.
All right.
The other commissions out there now, like the Reparations Support Commissions. In Antigua and Barbuda, we had established two cabinet decision, which was really ratified by the entire Parliament since 2007. An institution, a body, a group, a commission, so to speak, that had been established initially to commemorate the 1807 abolition of the slave trade, which I had referred to as the BAYSEE, the British Empire Atlantic Slave Trade, the BAYSEE. And that now has segged into a Reparations Support Commission under the aegis of CARICOM heads of government since 2013. You're largely through Prime Minister Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. I know he was very forthright and well upfront in the whole argument. You know, from them
he certainly has been.
As a matter of fact, it was the first Prime Minister in a CARICOM I hear actually come out officially and declare when declare. I don't know, you know, more up to now still.
Well, basically they have since 2013 have agreed to the establishment of a commission, and now they have a commission, CARICOM Regional Commission, which is made up of representatives from the individual nations that have established such, you know. Of course, Professor Shepherd, along with people like Sir Hilary Beckles in the forefront of the whole lobby. As far as it relates to Rastafari now, from that first meeting in 2013 in St. Vincent, which Bonnie Whaler was what is called the cultural promoter of the theme on which we were. The impression of the Rastafari was largely represented there too. They were far right from Jamaica, Rastafari from the U.S. Virgin Islands, all the OECS, etc. were involved, and they are in many of the reparations commissions in the various islands. Rastafari representation, like in St. Lucia, for example, Rastafari sisters and brethren are on their commission. But we got the feeling from the authorities that it was very much a pat Rastafari on the back thanking them for what they've done so far.
Therefore, we can now go further with it now.
They take the baton from I now and moving on further with it.
Yeah.
And in a sense, it was a marginalization of the whole Rastafari perspective on the entire process, which in reasoning amongst I and myself, and because we had a Rastafari caucus in St. Vincent after the first regional reparations conference, and on the second one now, which was in Antigua in October of first year, the call came from, and the feature speaker was Dr. Julius Garvey, and the call came from him that the Rastafari perspective must not be ignored and must not be marginalized. And it came quite mystically within the whole hurricane hitting the day after Marcus had spoken, a hurricane hitting Antigua and Barbuda, which at first had been named a storm, which has later been acknowledged as having hurricane force, and knowing of the mystic prophecies of the prophet himself, I saw this within that whole prophetic exposition, so to speak, or something which I'm sure the poet Muta would appreciate very much within that whole context. So, it has led certain Rastafari, however, because of the attempts at marginalization that we have perceived, to kind of be withdrawing from the whole process going forward. But I have been suggesting to others in Guyana and in Trinidad, some of my brethren who have been journeying in those parts, that it's not a time to withdraw, but it's a time to be more adamant in enunciating our stance and in making sure that it remains on the front burner. And of course, that stance, that outlook, that perspective really involves, like, as we have said, the 3 R's: redemption, repatriation, and reparations, as the three elements that come together for full reparatory justice to be seen and to be achieved.
Yeah, I find the other day down here we had a Marcus Garvey thing, and Verena Triple was on the stage, and I found it very interesting that she was emphasizing repatriation as part of the agreement with reparation, and that was something that I've never really heard anyone in a fair level mention, the repatriation part of it. So that was really good that since she's now a part of the UN committees, that she should now see that the repatriation is something that Rastafari has collectively been saying, that you can't leave out one without the other. You can't leave one without the other.
Highly blessed.
Yes.
But that told him, because the CARICOM Commission, they have established a 10-point plan, so to speak, in going forward. And that was one of the things that I think Rastafari perspective had forced the CARICOM Commission to include. Because I think that their plan initially did not include that.
Yeah.
And so we're glad to see that, in certain respects, with people like Dr. Varian, and even to a lesser extent with Beckles, that we have seen a coming around to be able to appreciate the Rastafari perspective in that context,
It's amazing, find it amazing that a lot of things that Rasta has been struggling for over the years seem to be coming around now. We can't even mention about the ganja thing, which is coming around now. There's so much things Rasta has been saying, and people used to, jeer away. And now we see it coming around. So we wonder what else. Why come around?
I look at it in the sense of the stone that the builder rejected.
Become the building.
Become the cornerstone of the building right now. Because when you look at it in the context, as you say, the repatriation, the herb issue, but even in the ITEL business,
food
and
side,
even in the way that Lux being sort of glamorized almost in society out there,
Yes, and the ITEL liberty now become organic.
Exactly. Hear people talking of vegan and vegetarian, etc.
Lacto vegetarian.
Aye.
Yeah. All right. All right. We talk about the repatriation, but Is that in the background, brethren?
I am there. Highly.
Where that in the background? Where that in the background?
Well, I am actually right now at the Rastafari Studies Center at UWI, and they've just had a meeting there with some of the high figures within the far community.
All right. The CARICOM Herb Commission. Let me ask you a question now. In Antigua and Barbuda, is the herb argument is on the table there, or is just Jamaica now as the Caribbean state a lead that in terms of, what them call it, decriminalization? And tell me what go on in Antigua and Barbuda about that.
Well, Antigua and Barbuda has also established a commission, and of course we are part of the whole, the general CARICOM situation also, which just came from the heads of government since 2013, I think it was, or 2014, somewhere around there. But I recall at the time that the Jamaican opposition, after the decision had been made by CARICOM that they were going to establish, that they were going to look into the...
And we have to look, and we have to say, we give thanks to your contribution in the island there, because I know a lot of people don't know, say, you have Rastafari, Virgin and Sister in the island them. We have to do very, very serious work when it come on to Rastafari, so. And from longer time, I know so the eye is one of them, so we give thanks to the eye still,
I give thanks for such also too, and realizing the work that other ones like yourself have done in terms of getting that penetration and the Rastafari penetration into the Eastern Caribbean also,
Yeah. So what is the next move now, brethren? I mean, when you leave here, Frank, we know him as Frank from them time there. And as we say, him is a non-resident ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia, a member of Antigua's Ganja Commission, Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Support Commission, yes. Commission, Pantafa Commission. This is the cutting edge. You might take no time because you say, I would love to say some name or some road and building with some people where in my data age group or money age group as well. As a 19-year-old little girl where I work hard for me, I would love to say, she glad to me say 19, you see. She glad to me say 19. No, would I love to see some name or some places in a Jamaica where have the name of people where in the age are like Monique where do things for Jamaica. And you have whole heap of them. A whole heap of people know Bob Marley. And you have Bob Marley Museum. You have Marley Road, one little road where each and Pan Hope Road, they go round to the other side of King's House. So. But they really, we want a road like what Asta Blacker said. The Bob Marley Highway representing one of the most known Jamaican in the world. And now we say Usain and Shelly Ann. Something that the youth them can say, Highway, Usain, Highway, Shelly Ann. You understand? Because we know, PJ Patterson, probably the longest serving Prime Minister in Jamaica, this Tara knows what and all them things. But guess what now? You see the youth them now going to look up to PJ Patterson and emulate PJ Patterson, because the other day them don't even know who name cheer up on the money. Them don't even know who is cheer up on the money. You want something where the youth them can relate to and look up to. Them say Usain Bolt, you see me a big bright light in a the other day in the 2012 when we did go London there. Go to the show in the accident the place. We know, PJ Patterson, probably the longest serving Prime Minister in Jamaica, this Tara knows what and all them things. But guess what now? You see the youth them now going to look up to PJ Patterson and emulate PJ Patterson, because the other day them don't even know who name cheer up on the money. Them don't even know who is cheer up on the money. You want something where the youth them can relate to and look up to. Them say Usain Bolt, you see me a big bright light in a the other day in a 2012 when we did go London there. Go to the show in the accident the place. When you look on the Usain Bolt larger than life thing just a bust out by you. You say yes. Yes. And then you know say when you say Jamaica, when you see that in a London, in one of the most prestigious places, when you see that in a London, and you know say you come from Jamaica and you see a Jamaican up there, so it gives you a certain amount of, you know, it makes you feel say, yeah, something there. Because if you don't see that, you know, all you're going to see, you know, is the wicked politician them, the gunman them, the driver them on the road, GPS. That is all you're going to see. And they're going to frustrate you and make you feel sad. But you see, if you take a plane and when you come off of the plane, me just switch your name inside a while ago. When you come off of the plane and you go to the customs, and when you look on the wall, you see a Jamaican on the wall, Usain Bolt on the wall in the airport. That means that him not have him pass customs and still at the custom area and nobody can trouble him because him on the wall. And you say, yes, it's a Jamaican that. It gives a sense of purpose. It makes you feel good. And that the youth them want. Symbols. White people know to use symbols and create strength in themselves. All when them thief people land, them name the land after people who thief the land. All when them thief the land, them name the land after people who thief the land. And tell them children, like all Cecil Rhodes, that no black people go to university and proud when them get a Rhodes scholarship. Them proud when them get a Rhodes scholarship. Them walk around with a scholarship named Rhodes Scholarship. Can you imagine if the Nazi them, or the German them, or the Austrian them have some scholarship and call it Gestapo scholarship or Hitler scholarship, and a Jew I walk around the place and I say him is the recipient of the Hitler scholarship or the Nazi scholarship, I don't know of no Jew, whether teenager or old, would have walk around with a scholarship where come off of the name of one of those guys who kill 6 million Jews. So them say. And I say, black people feel proud to walk around with a scholarship of a man who killed thousands of African people, that the youth them in South Africa this year decide say enough is enough and march down the statue. Them say them tired to see that the statue there, that the statue they not represent them. Them want a different statue than the man them. The youth them go down, they go tear down the statue of Cecil Rhodes. And now we come here so now. And the youth them want something for all and pan. Just like when me see Bolt picture, larger than life, just a blink in front of you, so. Me don't know how them do it, you know. Me don't know, but them did have some, what them call it? Some things are going on the statue that, it's like the statue a move. It's like Usain Bolt a move on the statue, you know. I say, wait, science and technology is not easy, you know, Rasta. Science and technology is not easy. Because that billboard there is like 4 times the length, the height of a human being. About 4 times the height of a human being. And it just dead in your face. You cannot see it. And you as a Jamaican come to and I say, hey, it's a Jamaican that, you know. A Jamaican that, the farthest man in the world who ever lived that, the farthest man who ever lived in the world that, A Jamaica him come from, And when you look at Shelly and you say, oh, you see that woman there? Which part do you think she come from? A ghetto girl that, Ghetto girl at Waterhouse and all the places where them fees that nobody can come out. You never hear Bob Marley sing, can anything good come out of Trenchtown? Bob Marley sing that long time, can anything good come out of Trenchtown? And Shelly and just go so bam. I get where we come from, you see it now. And guess what them do? And me I look at them and I say, tell me something now. You feel say PNP and GLP can stop the spirit of the Jamaican people, because you them say you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog will turn and bite you. If you back up a rat in a corner and him can't escape, him go and jump on you. And me must tell you about that. You know how much time rat jump on me? I tell you. And what I say is that young people in Jamaica need somebody in a freedom time. Not in a long time. In a freedom time. Where them can relate to. Because watch it, Watch it. You have some youth, with them no business, But you see if them get the opportunity, Vibes Cartel, picture, poster, gang, clear up all in New Kingston. Big panel, one of them wall them. You think a joke me I make? Because him them I say. You could all go out in the Emancipation Park and the youth them say, here we don't want a little gay guy statue in the park, Because I don't understand how a man stand up naked in front of a woman and him not have no erection. And him just stand up there and look up at the sky and the woman naked stand up in front of him. It's a gay guy that. Then put a gay guy in front of Emancipation Park to stand up. Him not have no erection, it just dead so. And the naked woman in front of him. The people them, the youth them want someone, something that them can look up to. And right now, what is in front of them, when them say what you see is what you get, so it's either them are going to have Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann, or them going to have Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, or one of these people. So, me want to know, we want to know, do something, because PNP or GLP, we know say, Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann. A man who's a PNP, he might say PJ Patterson. A man who's a GLP, he might say, no PJ Patterson. But a man who's a Jamaican, he might say, Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann. And at a further extent, now with the bridging, Asta Black talk about Bob Marley Highway. I don't know who would go against that. Who would go against that? Because they have an airport named Ian Fleming Airport. Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming is the man who create James Bond. Yeah, well, him create James Bond, because he have a real James Bond, He was not a man a secret agent, But the idea of James Bond come off a real man. And it named Ian Fleming Airport out there, so. Because Ian Fleming works. And yeah, so it do. You understand? Ian Fleming Airport. Ian Fleming work, do, yeah, so. Well, what people don't know, say the man who write Roots, Alex Haley, a Jamaica, him do them work there too. Martin Luther King used to come from the West there too and do certain works too. So I hope a man don't know them things, but the bottom line when I talk about is that the youth them need something. The youth them need something. And you can't give them pure whole people right now. Whole people. No, whole people, them want somebody right at them face. Right at them face. And right now we say, who in right at them face? So we don't want to wait till the man get crippled and have no teeth in his mouth And I say, so when I was 20 years old, I was the fastest man in the world. Now I am the sixth fastest man in the world. You have Tom Redcombe Avenue. You have Lady Musgrave. May I tell you, not to mention Lady Musgrave. Lady Musgrave was a white woman who never went past Devon House because it's a black man who owned Devon House. So them did have to cut a road that she don't have to pass Devon House for reach upper which part of the King's house there. So she never did have to pass Devon House. Lady Musgrave. And that the name stick. That the name stick. If it was me in a poem, I would have changed her name there. Maybe call it PJ Patterson. Stepping razor tomorrow. Cutting edge right now. With you. Because a long time them put and I sit down and I wait for this Jesus, and up to now Jesus can't come. And they are suffer more and more every day. Like it's like Jesus not say we are suffer to come get you out of it. And when them send earthquake, according to them, act of God, when them send flood, and the people them who pray to him feel it. And the wicked people them sit down upon them hill and drink champagne and laugh, ha ha ha. Terrible thing. So you will say no. There must be a time when the power of love take over from the love of power, Because what we see now is the love of power. We need the power of love to take over. This is the cutting edge on RFM. We have to cut that saga. I radically, we they talk about London and thing. And on the line, we have a call from London. Blessed.
Greetings. This is Esther, Stanford Cossey.
Yeah, so we are talking about how we get Wolipa music from England, and now we hear you on the line. That's sweet vibes. sweet. All right, I know you've been trying to get us from last week. We have been trying to get, the Virgin called me from last week. I don't know what happened with that, but that's how it got still. Anyway, we're not going to help on that. But we did speak about the march. This is the second march on Downing Street, right?
That's right, yes.
And we spoke about it last year on this program. And this year again, it was spoken about by Mandingo. Mandingo called us a couple of weeks ago and told us about what is happening. But now, you are our next person now who was involved in the march.
That's correct.
All right, so you have to tell me now, first of all, what is it that is happening where you have one set in the park and one marching when the two of them should be coming together? That's what we hear. Explain that to me.
Okay, I mean, very important question, and I'm sure some people are confused. Last year, the march was organised under the leadership of the Rastafari Movement UK and many other African community organisations, including, the Interim National African People's Parliament, the Nation of Islam, Global African Congress, and those Rastafari houses that are not part of Rastafari Movement UK. This year we've had a different configuration of leadership simply because the Rastafari Movement UK decided that they would not march this year, but rather they would hold a rally in Kennington Park.
All right, think up it. Why they wouldn't march this year? Because they did it last year already, and what was the reason behind that marching?
To be quite honest, because I'm not a member of the Rastafari Movement UK, I'm not able to say conclusively what their reasons were. They didn't really give a good reason in the view of many members of the African heritage, public in Britain. And considering that it's a people's march, the people themselves decided that they would march again this year, as was agreed last year, that it would be an annual march and an annual holding in of the petition. So these are the things that sometimes happen, and what we do know is that the Rastafari Movement UK is, it's actually dominated by one particular house, in particular those who are members of the Ethiopian World Federation. And so there were other houses of Rastafari that decided to stay aligned with the will and intent of the people, and in particular Bob Ashanti Order and many other Rastafari orders, as well as those who are perhaps not organised. And our people marched again this year, irrespective of what those who were spearheading the march last year chose to do. And I think that's what we need to focus on, the fact that our people were consistent. It was their march. There was a meeting this year in April where members of the Rastafari Movement UK turned up with leaflets already indicating that they were going to hold a rally in the park. This was a decision that they made amongst themselves as an organisation, but it wasn't one that was, supported by the wider African heritage public, who continued to march, and we have continued to champion the We Charge Genocide Ecocide petition, simply because the goals of that petition are not yet met.
All right. So when they reached, what happened when they reached Downing Street this time? Because you say that the petition was not met. So you send a next petition again, and all that.
Yeah, what we did is that we continued the petition. See, unfortunately, when we come together sometimes and work in partnership, if there isn't a recognition of the history of particular initiatives, then we can get things wrong. The Stop the Manganese, as it's now called, We Charge Genocide Ecocide on change.org, actually began in Britain in 2004. And it was something that I co-drafted and, took into various organisations, including the last organisation that we were part of, the International African People's Parliament, who developed a joint petition with the Rastafari Movement UK. So when the Rastafari Movement UK decided they would no longer continue with the petition because they had other ideas around whatever the legal strategy they were choosing, we continued to actually take that petition to the people. One of the key goals of the petition is for the British government to establish an all-party parliamentary commission of inquiry for truth and reparatory justice. And so that goal has not been met. We have not got 100,000 signatures, which is the minimum that is required in order to even have this matter debated in Parliament.
So, wait. Oh, you collect those, what? For not have 100,000 signature in England is kind of mind-boggling. Oh, you go about collecting these signatures? Why you do have 100,000 signatures?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what we've been doing, we have petition advocates who are championing the petition. What we have had, though, is some confusion from last year, which has had an impact on the signatures being collected this year. And what that confusion is that it was put out by members of the Rastafari Movement UK that 65,000 signatures were collected. Now, this is a figure that cannot be verified simply because they did not take copies of whatever signatures were collected. And last year I was actually assisting or accompanying the sister from the Rastafari Movement UK who handed in the petitions. And it's quite clear from what she's handing in, there's no way that could be 65,000 signatures. And so what we've had to do this year, as well as trying to keep our people's motivation up when they felt, well, there's a split and what does this mean, we've also had to counter a lot of negative propaganda around what the petition is about and its purpose. And we've had to counter, if you like, some members of the public losing confidence and trust in the process simply because they have not been given proper information around the importance of the petition. So we've had to rescue it, as it were. Now, I'm personally, as somebody who has been involved with the petition from its inception, have had to also be part of, wider dispelling myths and misinformation that has been put out there about the petition. Now, if it were the case that 65,000 signatures had been reached, to me, it would make no sense to stop the petition when all it would require is another 35,000 signatures to have the matter debated in Parliament. Rather than continue with the petition, however, what we have seen is an attempt to undermine the petition and actually say that it's not worth doing.
So who you think is undermining the petition? Well, something that's important. Is it an internal squabble that is happening? I mean, it is mind-boggling to hear that somebody is undermining the petition when it is something in the interest of the African people.
Well,
so, when you say it's undermining, who undermining it?
When I can say undermining, I mean by putting out negative information about the petition. And I can be very clear on that, and I'm being very clear with my language as well, simply because this whole issue, there has been various threats, if I can put it that way, in terms of suing people for talking this truth and telling, the truth about what has happened. So I'm not afraid of that, but I'm just letting people be aware that this is where it has gone in the UK. And so anything that we do say, we have to ensure that it is backed up by evidence. So this undermining of the petition and actually putting it down and saying that it is not something, in fact, is from a sister in the Rastafari movement UK. I have to be very specific. And she is the person who has been dealing with their legal strategies. But obviously, she speaks on behalf of the Rastafari movement UK. And the last time I encountered this sister on a community radio station when she phoned in, I made it very clear that they were entitled to take up whatever strategies they felt best as an organisation, but they were not entitled to decide for the wider African public, including Rastafari in Britain, who were supporting that petition. And so what we have had to do to actually take the moral high ground and to keep our people trusting in the process is not to engage in public squabbles around this issue, but to just keep championing the petition and to move forward so that we can regain any lost trust or faith that there may be in this process, which is a protracted struggle and is going to require ethical, principled leadership in order to steward this process.
All right. What we reach here so now. So what is the next move now, considering all of that?
We handed in. A delegation of us handed in the petition. What was beautiful about the delegation this year is that it was a 6-member delegation, so it wasn't one person, and it was a 6-member delegation that was quite diverse, including men, women, and elders, and also a young child, to show this intergenerational struggle and the fact that reparations is a matter for all of our people, of whatever description or label they may go by.
Okay.
And we did get an initial response from 10 Downing Street, which was a letter of acknowledgement. This letter is being circulated because we believe it's important to have transparency and not wait for months to share correspondence. And it basically acknowledges the petition, but points out that the Foreign and Commonwealth Office is best placed to respond to the matters raised. And so it is being forwarded there, and so we are awaiting the response from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office.
All right. So,
however...
Speak, however.
Yeah, however, when I say we are awaiting, we're not sitting back with our hands folded. The work to build a movement around reparations continues, regardless of whatever response the British government comes with. We have a big task to continue to educate, sensitize, conscientize, and mobilize our people and all people of good conscience in support of our cause of reparatory justice. This year we made significant improvements on the march last year. What we were able to do is to show that the march is not the preserve of one organisation. We were able to show that the people stand principled and committed to actually be their own liberators, and they know what's best for themselves. We also got 9 African countries on board who engaged in different protest actions in concert with us on the 1st of August, or Mosiah, as some people might know it as. We had representatives of African continental reparation struggles represented on the march, including the national chairman of the Economic Freedom Fighters Party from South Africa, or Azania, the party of Julius Malema, which is one of the fastest growing political parties in the world, championing land reform and nationalization of industries, which is a reparatory justice struggle.
Let me ask you a question now. You see, if the signatures is supposed to bring forth a recognition of this in the parliament, which obviously it sounds like that is not there again. And if they don't answer, if they don't answer again the second year, you don't get any good. What is the next move?
Okay, well, they are going to have to answer, but them answering is also determined by how we are able to mobilize our community. There is that saying that power concedes nothing without a demand, and that's why we are prioritizing movement building. This is not about one organization or one leader. This is about all of our people, or as many of our people, wherever they are, whatever organization, those who are unorganized, and in particular our youth, standing up for this cause and pressurizing the government locally and nationally to actually listen to this cause. And so that's what we are focusing on, building people power. We are also engaging with mainstream British politicians who have support, who are saying they are in support of reparations. Somebody called George Galloway MP, who is standing as a candidate for the Mayor of London. He is on record as saying that he is in support of reparations. The contest in the British Labour Party for leader, including Jeremy Corbyn and others, they are also on record as supporting reparations. And so even though this is being led by African people, we are part of a wider society. And we have to be able to influence the hearts and minds of those who take political office to be able to listen to the voices of their African constituencies who are also taxpayers in Britain. And that is part of our strategy. We also have some support amongst politicians for this Commission of Inquiry. And so the process of getting a Commission of Inquiry is about building power from the grassroots, where it becomes impossible to ignore us. That work continues.
All right. Well, as you say, we're looking at it and we're seeing how it works out, and we hope that next year we have some better arguments and some better reasoning to give the people them, But we have to move now. We're the clock. We don't want the advertisement cutting into your life and cutting into the reasoning. So we want to say give thanks for the call, give thanks for the update, and it was very comprehensive, I must say. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm originally from Africa, as most of us are.
No, brother, come with that, Nobody come with that. Where you come with that?
Okay, I'm born in Britain, but my parents were born in 2 different Caribbean countries, Guyana and Barbados. All
right, that's what I asked. You don't have to go and say that.
Well, to me, these borders mean nothing. That's part of the struggle for reparations. We have to get back to seeing ourselves as one nation, one global nation, if we are to really have the power to enforce our will around reparatory justice.
All right, give thanks, sister. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, the sister was very comprehensive with her reasoning. That was wonderful, by the way. So comprehensive in the reasoning. You them a take no type because you say, would I love say some name or some road and building with some people where in my daughter age group or money age group, that's all. As a 19-year-old little girl where I work hard for me, I would have loved say. She glad to me say 19, you see. She glad to me say 19. No, would have loved say some name or some places in a Jamaica where have the name of people where in the age are like Monique where do things for Jamaica. Your reggae song. You would have brought me up on the cutting edge one night or two, you know. Yeah, man. Smooth music, smooth music. Yeah, man. Sweet music. And since we are England, we could just go on there England, no? Yeah, we could go on there England.
People make me tell you my story.
Randy Valentine. England with there. England with there. Who are you all the people in England? We know some more people are listening to England and listening to Jamaica, you know. Believe you me, because you know, a man, you know, over there. A man, you know, over there, you know, yes. People are love to get up to go work. Main squeeze, may I tell you? You know, some of the African hear that tune are blazing at the stadium. Believe you me. May I say, but wait, a clear Africa me come know that tune, yeah? Main squeeze, light brown. Okay, so, and that's how we do with the music, you know. Because if we can find our next one. We'll come back to Jamaica and work with Kabaka Pyramid for a little while or so. Kabaka Pyramid. Me I tell him, go on. People are make the thing hard. Harder than way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Okay, so we can take some call, you know. Yeah, we can take some call in the night, yeah. You know, for those of you who not sleep and you have a phone beside you. You can take the call. I'm here what you say. But meanwhile, we are waiting for your call. We are going to do this. Truly excited. Believe you me, Sabatooth and Ika Mouse. Seems as if Ika Mouse is back in Jamaica again after years of sojourn in America. Yeah, man, Ika Mouse. The man from them time, like, what do them, I tell you. Okay, continue the journey. The Twinkle Brothers talking about throwing the comb away. Yes.
I removed her.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man, long time no talk to blessed love and some cutting edge reasoning, you know. I listen to all the while doing I like how you talk and I explain about, you know, Jesus Christ, Selassie and them things. So Muta,
yes.
Even when you comment about President Obama, kind in the house of white supremacy.
When you never talk about that tonight, yeah?
No, but we listen all along, you know.
Oh, good a while. Okay.
Yeah, but what me say, why you think are the most racist part of the institution are like, you know, Europe, USA, and them place the Muta?
What me think what?
Which institution?
Yeah.
Are the most racist, where racism is ingrained in?
The church.
Yeah, all right, we don't say a court and the police court.
No, me I say the church.
All right, with this part, we don't say the court institution with the church are real meaning still. But the court.
Yeah.
Because the police, them racist and the court.
Yeah.
And the court sentence people, you know.
Yeah.
The most I just the white, just that
the
most
church,
I police.
The church sentence you too.
Eh?
The church sentence you too.
Yes.
Them all I promise you good living when you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to make a point in the mood.
Yeah, make the point.
Because while I may discuss and tell you, me so city and Noah, and then arrest me 4 times after a fight. You also win city island and dismiss me. Because that's supposed to be Guinness. book a record. You're a black man in America.
When you get a liar if you deal with it, man, why you keep a call and not do nothing about it?
No.
You keep a call and explain the same thing and you're not go get no liar.
No, me not talk about that tonight, because that's not the point.
Okay, all right.
The point is, me do have to do both that already. That's what the is. Me know you hang a cat, but me go and fix show you something.
So what you want hang the cat for? Stop talking about money with you hang cat. What you want hang cat for? Where the cat do if you want hang it?
Me, then multi system that's right now in Jamaica, America.
Yeah.
A black man can be treated from the court. And I'm
yeah, but you say you're not talking about that. Brethren, you say you're not
Jesse Jackson
you say you're not talking about that again, so you're going back on it again.
All right,
because every time you call the same thing.
Music, no.
Before you go to a liar, you keep talking the same thing over and over upon the radio them.
No, because you have to educate the people.
You're not educating the people because you the problem and you're not going to you're not going the liar. So what you have to say about you educate people about?
Motor, we deal with it closer because we did have a liar.
Yeah.
We did have a liar, and the liar is just the city yard and the motor. So we done with that the argument. Me and say that we couldn't pass the whole on no eyes because our ordinary Jamaican black a deal with it. You understand?
Yeah,
so even though me talk upon the radio, now do you go look. You have to even have the paper for show you not even want to see. Because you want to elevate Marcus Garvey because act like people did like Marcus Garvey when he was alive. And Marcus Garvey was politics. I lie me I tell. I cutting edge reasoning, The motor.
So that's you call me talk about?
People like Marcus Garvey when he was alive. I will celebrate him now like them did like him. Answer the question, no man.
No, what me I say is that who means you celebrate him like him? I don't know about people.
I'm not alive.
Yeah, but a whole heap of people where celebrate him now wasn't alive.
No.
As some Rasta youth, when just come up, them love him and them celebrate him.
True, and that's good.
I mean, never in a Marcus Garvey time, but me I celebrate him and me love Marcus Garvey.
Of course.
So where I said them never like him when them alive. A whole heap of people they love him. That's why I'm the biggest organization.
All right, but what people did you remember that?
But I talk about the people
when he was named remember people march and demonstrate.
When you talk about the people that will hate Marcus Garvey, talk about the people that will like Marcus Garvey.
No, but you have to do a two side to every issue.
Yeah, but every time you talk about the other side.
Reason, put up with me because somebody respect you, I love you.
Yeah, me never say don't love me and me don't respect me, but what me I say?
But what me like controversial reason.
No, not unnecessary. You're talking.
I'm not unnecessary. A good reason to put a different perspective.
No different perspective no day. Every time you talk in the negative. Every time
it's not the negative.
Yeah, because you talk about yourself. You talk about yourself and you're talking at the negative. You talk about Marcus Garvey now. And you said them never like him. Who never like Marcus Garvey when he was alive? Marcus Garvey have the biggest organization in the world.
First political party in Jamaica in 1929. Marcus was politics.
You ever see the people that we march with Marcus Garvey in Harlem? All the nerds, the black crowd.
Yeah, man, them in a region.
Then you said nobody never like him.
Don't they arrest him and deport him?
I know the people
who never like him because politics.
Who never like him? The government of America never like him.
Then the government and the government the majority move.
No, the government and the majority.
The majority are white. Remember,
Brethren, you say. Nobody never like Marcus Garvey when they're alive.
Nobody, man. If you say that,
what you say?
The first president.
No, what you say?
Mr. A lot of people.
Yeah, you said nobody
never liked him, but a lot of people like him.
Yeah, so we could talk about who did like him now, because every time you talk about...
I know the modern generation like him. No, both PNP and JLP like him. I'm up to the Marcus from the first political party in Jamaica, not PNP, not JLP, All right.
We know that.
In 1929, the People's Political Party. Me ask you this question, no mood. We could left that again.
You ask me no question, you tell me something.
All right, Cartel. Me never play some music as a Cartel. Do music since in that jail. Do anybody have proof of them thing?
They know them have studio in a GP.
Yeah?
You know, them have radio station in a GP.
And a GP Cartel not testify that they not do not true.
No, wait no man. May I ask you, if you didn't know, say, them have a radio station in a Jamaica General Penitentiary.
Me never know that.
You didn't know them have a studio. Wait, no, you didn't
that is the kind of cartel, the remand center.
Yo, listen to me, I say, man. You didn't know them have a studio in a GP?
I'm telling you that I'm learning that from you.
Okay, all right. So where's the cartel then now?
No remand center themselves.
Oh, remand, a prison there. You know them in a remand center?
Because of that, the press.
The press.
But cartel testifies the motor. In our case, when I went in turn up and talk, that him not do not tune or tune about thing, can't go America. Go see how him do. I tell you, there's a lot of tune on the motor, because it's a controversial music, man, you know. A lot of tune done pan a sound, near Conqueror, nearly 7 hours of music. Some chronic, so high octane. All of them busy signals start sound like one person. Do some music like pseudonym like Gary Sadler style. One Jimmy Cliff, one so and so with some lyrics. And the whole I'm an into superstar fireman lyrics are done pan Conqueror. I know that never send a say, let me give one tune note.
Oh, who you talk about? Brethren, who you talk about wouldn't give them...
The biggest scam in the going in and music with down a runaway beer. Business signal them know pan Conqueror and tape and Blackberry and people have it at distribution.
Who name Conqueror? Who name Conqueror?
Sing a DJ up, all them tune pressure cooker lover.
Who name Conqueror?
Yo! The woman and the woman is that give me bone one song.
Yeah, me go lock you up. You know, so me go lock you up. Who name Conqueror? Who name Conqueror?
I want sound name Conqueror.
So where's the Conqueror have a sound system where I have a reading?
In the garrison.
Bridget, may I try to get something clear from you? We're not short your mouth when I listen. Let me talk to you. May I say to you, Conqueror is a sound system where him have a rhythm. And him put a whole heap of artists on the rhythm. That's what you say?
No, man. One man do a whole heap of music. Nearly 7 hours of music, top class. Freestyle. Where make a lot of people them play with tape on the stage.
So we Conqueror have to do it. We Conqueror have to do it.
Preacher man preaches the boot as a God soon come. And that you could die and sleep tonight. So I'm
we Conqueror have to do it. We Conqueror have to do it. With the
because I bet the music done at the garrison, done a runaway beer.
Yeah, wait them. Watch out. Listen to me.
The garrison done a runaway beer.
You want them people them understand what you say. Are you just reading
man, the food is a medicine, public health, C-scan.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge on IRFM. We're there with you. Okay. Make us see where the dip on this thing. Since I throw the comb away. Man.
Yeah, but I'm better listen cutting edge, you know?
I have to do this song cut a man a while ago.
Yeah, you know the cutting edge. In 1969, when them start the secondary schools, them used to have some industrial training center. Well, them used to teach to give them some trade. There's one in the Via Waterloo, the man them destroy the place enough you couldn't get a trade. But drop out of school and can't find us for them. You know what I say? So what I say right now differently, they would end up on the street and can't find nothing. And if they have a thing like that, you could have help situation by taking off them, by crime from out of them, and could have a very better thinking right now, Rasta. So the place has been demolished. And when you look at like on a Sunday party up on the street and say you play football and things, so it's safe. A lot of youth need skills, who need education. You know what I say?
Yeah, man, I listen to you, brethren. I get a chance to talk. I listen to what you say.
Yeah, man. So when I like to see them can upgrade the place in the Rasta to help the youth, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see them turn a craft center in our prison, remand center. You know, remember I said a craft center where they develop craft, Jamaican craft in other place, and them turn it remand center.
No, what I said still, you know, that I was one of them who go to the training center in 1969, you know. You know? But the electrical installation and go back with the steel fitted. And I said the man them demolish the place. You know? With a life of safety can't upgrade to take care of some of the youth them off of the street.
Yeah.
And burn out the crime out of the mind so them can have a more positive conscious thinking now.
All right, sir. We hear you.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks, Bridget. All right, talk. Talk, no, man.
Yeah, someone there said we can talk to people who relevant.
No, they're on the radio, you know. Yeah, them will hear you, man.
Yeah, man. The relevant authorities them can help a situation because too much crime in the community, in the communities.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man. Give thanks for the observation. All right.
I got fired from my job last Monday.
Good evening, blessed.
How are you doing, Musa?
I am doing okay.
Okay. I'm calling from Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Yes. Okay.
Yes. I'm just calling to let you know that I've been listening to your program for the last 2 years, and I really enjoy the program. I'm a young woman, and I'm getting into Rastafari consciousness. And I want you to know that there are many young people like myself who listen to your message, and I personally, well, my husband and I are really appreciative of your contribution to Black consciousness and Rastafari as a whole.
Yeah, give thanks, sister.
Give thanks, brother. Yeah. I'd like to say a few things where reggae music and Rastafari is concerned. Firstly, I'd like to say that as a young person, I grew up on Sizzla Kalonji's Black Woman and Child and Buju Banton's Till Shiloh album. So, as becoming an adult and getting into Rastafari was really a lifesaver for me. My husband is the one who introduced it to me, and it really opened my eyes up to many things, and a lot of things that have been hidden, I can now see. And I would just like to send out a PSA to the custodians of reggae music today. Those who are, playing the music and have become very popular and very successful with the music. I'm not the only person who is looking and watching and hoping that they always do what is right when it comes to Rastafari and try to uphold the tenets that you and other elders have set forth for Rastafari to become what exactly it is supposed to be, which is world consciousness and African liberation. I would like to see it remain a Black Power movement, and it just looks like sometimes that we're kind of drifting away from Black consciousness, African consciousness, and I would just like to appeal to the custodians of the reggae music to continue to do that, because reggae music is being taken over by, corporatism and flashy Rastafari is now cool. So
yeah, you can see that. You can see that, in the ways, the mannerisms of a lot of youth right now. Rastafari is kind of cool,
Yes.
Yeah, so them have them long locks all on them shoulder and on them back, and then them eat the face shave up, and them is walking not as a Black Power advocate, but as a where it's all, we are all one,
Yes.
Yeah.
I realized certain things that I want to make mention of too, like for instance, I see people like Sizzla wearing, a jacket and tie. And I don't understand, where these things come from. I watched a music video of his recently where there was a young lady who was in the video wearing short shorts. Now, the Sizzla I remember is the Sizzla who said, man in them pants, woman in them skirt, righteousness, orders, what is it? Righteousness, divine order.
Yeah, remember what I said. I know the song where you're talking about, but you are totally right and correct. Because we used to bone jacket and tie. Rasta come on with a bone jacket and tie. No, you have to have a Rasta well jacket and tie up.
Yeah, I don't understand these things. And for a young person who would like to see it remain the original way, to have it continue, because it is a culture in itself and it's culture that holds the people together. It doesn't make sense to me to have it, transform or evolve into something that cannot sustain its longevity. these things. I don't like to see these things, and I would just really like them to look at what they're doing and the contradictory messages that they're putting out when they started off as conscious brethren, conscious Rastafari. Like, don't change the thing, don't try to be mainstream, because people like me who are looking forward to the day when Rastafari is appreciated and upheld to a standard that, we all can appreciate, because it gives us so much,
strength.
Yes, it is our strength. I was listening to your program the other day when you had the psychologist on, and she was saying, this movement is a worldwide movement, and it's something that Black people need, to liberate themselves. This is the only way that we can really break free of our colonial past and our oppressors, the ideas that have been placed on us, where religion and, who we are as a people is concerned. Rastafari is what is going to
see, what is happening now is that we're trying to clean up the whole world, and we can't clean up ourselves.
Yes.
We need to clean up ourselves first.
Yes.
You can't go try to clean up a man's house and your house dirty. You have to clean up your house first.
You have to clean up your house first. And another thing, it may be a bit touchy, but I just have to say it. Black men who, get into Rastafari, get into the music, and talk about blackness and talk about Africa, talk about Mama Africa, and then turn around and take on white wives. I am like, this is what is this particular thing is very puzzling to me, because we have a situation where we are at the lowest class of every society in every part of the world, and when our men who gain success and great and financial stability turn around and take a white woman for their wife and not take on a black wife, you are contributing to the upliftment of white society and white ideas and white children. You're turning your back away from blackness and black women and black children. We need to take our people out of the ghettos, and we need to get our people back to a certain standard where we can lift each other and take each other out of the situations that we find ourselves in.
Sister,
yes.
Can you give me permission to play back what you said in the day?
Yes.
I need to edit out just that last 3 minutes of your talk, that I can play it back, just like we're playing that thing about the white man talking about black people must take out the damn other people ear out of them head and all them something there. But what you just said a while ago, me and my brethren driving coming down, and that's the exact reasoning we was talking about.
Wow.
That's why the argument about it is hip to be Rasta nowadays. Not even Rasta, but having locks splashing all over the place. It is very hip, because you have that locks by your head hang down on your back, and your face clean shaved, and you can have a red, gold, and green something in your hand, and beside you is a European lady.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult to respect your message.
Yes.
So I would love to see the brothers take on African wives, because the position of wife is the highest office that you can give to the woman. And when you turn around and you give that office to a white woman, you are in fact taking away from black consciousness and children who will continue preaching and teaching black consciousness, if that's the message you're trying to get across. It just does not make sense if your message just ends up stopping at yourself.
But not only that, if you do get rich and you die, your wealth will go back to
the other side.
Yes, it's just simple. It's a logic. It's a simple deduction. You get rich as a black person, you marry the next race, and you die. You make your race get so fun. Marcus Garvey tell about these things, but obviously not nobody, sorry, but a whole heap of them still don't even reach a level of studying Marcus Garvey. You need it's not just a glamorize a man, Marcus Garvey, but really check the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. You recognize what you're saying is what Marcus Garvey said. You know,
yeah, we need to hear these things like you say over and over again because it's obvious that we are not paying attention.
And you must, when you're talking these things, you must say it's going to be a problem, you know. You must talk it. Okay. You must talk it. Don't say this might be a problem, you know, because it is a problem. So, you know, you don't have to say it might. It's like an artist saying, he go sing a song and him say, Amuta Baruka this, you know, and him start to sing the song. And every verse him say, Amuta Baruka this, you know, them way that, so you have to talk it. So give thanks.
Give thanks, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, give thanks. Dallas, Texas, the sister called from. And because she's so sweet and honest, we're going to play this song for her. A while ago from Dallas, may I tell you? Maccabee out of England again. Hey, England with there, no? England with there. The lead you me England with there. Okay, here goes. Yes.
Butter.
Yes, blessed.
Go on, brother.
There, man, cutting edge.
Yeah, man. You know how this, man.
On a television, this. You have to talk and tell me who you is.
Yes, man. Yes, I. Now you talk what they are, man. For the dopey story.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you mean that it's sweet, man. We have to tell about the dopey story. But, so you come tell me more dopey story.
Yeah, kind of night and a man attack and then you walk, you know. You know, and 2 in a night that people know here because some people will attack and say dopey real. You see it, but them are dopey run on people gun they have.
Yeah, and that long gun them have them in a parliament too.
Yes. But then say you run dopey with a golden cross, but when them
are a silver bullet.
Silver bullet.
Which golden cross?
You walk with the golden cross, them are going to take away from you.
What, the golden cross?
Them are dopey walk with them. You walk with a golden cross, but them are dopey walk with gun.
Yeah.
They want the cross, they want the golden cross to go silly.
Yeah, well, you know, say the man who walk with gun and say them are going to make dopey.
Yes. Lord have mercy. You have a season when they call it silly season, you know. Because the election cracked and all.
Well, you know, your sister P say, ready or not, here I come. Yeah, I tell
you. She come. Yeah, man, you are going to know. That's a quick thing on the TV. They might say one place, no, so some will pass shooting that one. Seeing that they might say, some church people go down there and I want and I say judgment and use all the while and rub up and place.
In Jamaica, or foreign? Foreign or Jamaica? Foreign or Jamaica?
Not Jamaica, man. So when I Clarendon, they sit on the news.
Where is it them rub up themselves when I say judgment come?
Yes.
Judgment they are, judgment they are for a long time.
Yeah, but what amazes me, you know, is that after they left the place and said judgment are going to go on down there and rub up people with olive oil. You know, say after them gone, but in the evening, gunman they come kill the man where she rub up with oil. With the olive oil and
no,
the place.
A dopey story, give me. A dopey story that.
Real sitting man, real.
Yeah, say the man who get rubbed up with the oil, him get killed.
Yes, him get killed, and the place where the one go there about shop, the Christian them go down and say them a pray.
Sprinkle the
people
oil.
Get gunshot in there.
Well, let me tell you something with my mother now. You are one of the things why me love my mother now. My mother in a hospital, lay down.
Yeah.
And every Sunday, them come with them prayer for the sick. And anytime she see them come, she draw the curtain. So she said, she don't want to talk over, she don't want them come talk over because last Sunday, them she talk over that woman up on the next bed, and now this Monday, the woman not in the bed. And then the woman dead. And that's a dopey story. That's a dopey story. So my mother have a serious thing when she see them. Every Sunday they come in at the hospital and pray. She just draw the curtain. She don't want to hear nothing from them because she say, let me pray, she now get better. So she don't want to pray over her.
Yeah, because one for them are then called the Grim Reaper. Yeah, so
them cars, them cars of it true.
The Grim Reaper, man.
Yeah, man.
Come collect up people, man. You see what I say?
Yeah. People carry them go beyond.
Beyond, you see it? Because the only heaven when we know about, you know, heaven deal, you know.
Yes, well, I even that still, but hey, watch out, I can tell you something now, man. I can tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it all the while. You see the people them who attack, them same thing that we are talking about, say, them get saved and baptized and them thing there. You see the same thing when them are called act of God.
Yeah.
You see anytime that act of God leak, whether it's hurricane, tidal wave, flood, too much water, no water at all, who you think feel it? And the same people them, we are following the story, you know, the same people them, where you say, them are go church every Sunday and thing and I talk about wicked this and wicked that. Anytime you see an act of God come, and them it lick up and flood up. And the guy up there so who might claim say a wicked man and take him just did there laugh and ha ha ha. And when rain fall, him nobody go to work, he just sit down and watch TV the whole day.
Yeah, and cook some food and eat it.
And watch it up his story and go on downtown.
Yes, you see me I say, so right I know me look on that and I said, boy, them people who go to church like them possessed. Because you got one place go pray for people them and after you gone about 2-3 hours everybody get gunshot.
But that come over the news, brethren. Say the people them go pray.
Tell you, man.
No, me not disbelieve you, but which one of the news them? Because I have to go find out.
They come on TVG man and
the five people
coming down the country.
They were that play domino or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, but me never hear about the aisle part.
No, them say them go pray for people them. And use olive oil and rub up the place. Olive oil, you know.
Yeah, olive oil, me use it every day. I'm supposed to safe then because every day I use olive oil. I'm supposed to safe.
No, man, you go to man.
Maybe me not safe because me drink it, me not rub it for me.
No, man, you can't drink olive oil, man. You can't use garlic, man.
No, me know, but maybe me need some Isla stay here, so Isla watch the bullet a come. And don't lick me. And that's a dopey story.
Yeah, for real, you know.
Yeah,
straight,
man.
you know.
Yeah, man.
Because right now, to me, say come like you, the man where them are called a woga, man. They come like them at work better than even church.
Of course.
Because right the church, them come out and I say, boy, they want the government and to put a stop to them because they make too much money. Yeah. Because watch I know, you have a church, I know, saying and you have got some boom. Getting some money from the people, them, you see me I say? And then them are show off when I pay silver, them are show, you see me? So what time like me a pass like a man go for cost bad like man say, how are this on the train? The man say, yo, I hear me man. I sell the church I know man because I don't take God things to joke. A joke don't take God things up.
Them a put silver in the plate.
Yes.
And silver can't buy half for 3 o'clock.
You see me I say. So right now the people them now get smart. Then just go hear a pastor say and then try look of money. But right now and the pastor up there you know about the pastor where they are preaching, you know. Are preach and I tell the people them about God and if you have faith. And then jump and say praise the Lord. You say I'm gonna drop out in pocket though.
I go for tell you who you know but me not talk him name.
Not
Dopey story that.
Dopey story.
Not tell you name. It's like the pastor out of St. Thomas a baptized people in the river. And they hold the man in the water and the man feels drown him just grab the pastor and drown the pastor. That's a dopey story.
Really dopey story. So I come to myself and I say, you know, so me not doing a church thing now. Because right I know, them not really help nobody and the direction of them going and follow now. Because right I know, what I come to myself, which I have to commune with nature.
Yeah.
Just as the tree.
Yeah.
The stone.
Yeah, man. I have a little lizard when I talk to at the time. I mean, yeah, man. That's another dopey story. I have a little lizard when I talk to. Him come from my computer. And I'm at me see him have sex, you know. And Jim see me and look, watch him and laugh. Bridget, come here. Watch him laugh. You think I know the story? Alright. Me have a Bridget in the studio with me, right? I will show you something, you see? And tell him where you sip on this. Tell him where you sip on this, right? Come here, tell him, me have a little lizard when me talk to every day. Alright. And him a laugh. Come tell him, the two lizards them have sex. Alright. I'm going to show you something, Bridget. And tell him exactly where you sip on this phone here. I can see if I can find it. You still a laugh? You think a dopey story me attack? Watch out the ball still a laugh, you know. All right. Wait there. All right, I'm Bridging there beside me, you see?
Yeah.
All right, Bridging, where that you see?
Yeah, man, 2 lizards have 6.
All right, up on the table. All right. Move on now. You watch your laugh.
Yeah, so when one know you start to
Wait, no, Bridging. Because you don't talk to snake attack to woman. All right. Nobody now gonna believe me, that's why I take the picture. All right. I'm gonna move on with this picture, I'm gonna go down. Where you see? Where that you saw?
Lizard on the laptop.
Where you see?
Lizard on the laptop.
All right. No, me look at the lizard and say, Bridging, you know, say, nobody now gonna believe me, say, me I use my laptop and you're there with me. Someone want to give me a close-up picture. All right. Where that you see that, son? Where that you see?
Lizard well first on the laptop.
On the laptop, all right. Where that you see now? You know, see it get closer.
Yeah.
How close me could I do with that lizard that them now move? All right, watch that. No, me not done show you not yet. Watch that. Where that? You know, see the lizard. You know, see it's a close-up picture of the lizard that. All right. Up on my laptop, him there, you know. All right. Yeah, me show you now. Look for the lizard and look with the picture the way me I take. In the computer, my picture there with the camera, I take the picture of the laptop, of the lizard, you know. And the lizard now move. Because me I tell the lizard, say, don't move, you know. Because nobody now gonna believe me. Say, me I communicate with the lizard. All right. So we go with the commercial. I'm gonna show the operator this and make sure you know, say, I don't know, like a dopey story.
Go! Lucas ain't sports. We'll make you go. Lucas ain't sports. It's the sports trick to drive.
Program here, boy. I tell you, I love this program here. You don't say, the operator fright such a dip on the ear. Be the advertisement never go, but the advertisement is low. Don't worry yourself, mama. Don't worry yourself. That's all. I continue to name it at the middle of the night. They call it watershed. But the Bridget, him gone, him not gone. Bridget, yeah, Bridget, me show the operator the thing.
Yes.
I'm not sure how close me is to the lizard. I mean, no, say, if me never communicate with the lizard is a jump and gone. I mean, take up if you look on your finger, me as close as the edge of your finger to where your other finger, to your finger start. That's how close me is to the lizard. I talk to the lizard and I take him picture. And me sound like a madman, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if me sound like a madman, check Eve. I talk to a snake.
Yeah, but you don't know, say, black people now go on. If a snake come and talk to a black woman and paste on that.
Yeah, me know, but you see, me have proof from my computer, yeah, so my phone. Say the snake, say the lizard, make me go close to him as possible. After I'm done have sex and run the lizard. That's a joke me are making. No, I'm going to be a joke me are making, Reggie. I don't know the story. I don't. Hey,
tell off.
I know because at 1 o'clock. Why Dopey ride me, you know? And nobody don't rub me up with the olive oil in a virgin. Because me have the operator and I have my virgin and so I show them in my phone the whole drama, the thing.
Yeah.
You know see it. So
because near China, when they come in with near China, because right I know the animal, the insect, the bird, the stone, because I have a tree where I talk to, you know. I gotta tell you one look a spot where I go and sometimes people carry one of my virgin up there so you know in a walk yard so you know in a look a forest section there so.
The
right here where you used to shop man, your restaurant.
Yeah.
I in the side going on. Most time I just go right in the bush and just steal the stuff the other half of the day, see me? I communicate, see me? Because me there you know and I go so boom and I will make and look. See I look a mangoes come, look. So I have a look a bread and so without throw demon thing, you understand me? So when I in this you know when I start coming with nature this so and trust me, when I left out that side and feel light in myself, because I know you know now I lock out the phone, everything, we just feel light because I communicate with nature. So right now, one knows that they have to get back to the nature of life.
Yes. I know make nobody tell you no dopey story. I know make nobody tell you no dopey story.
Don't that hard, no dopey story around here.
Reality we are work with that so now.
Strictly reality, because you know, That is why a man have a dog around him, you know. And if they come like say the dog is so close to him, you know, say, and the dog dead, I know say after the dog dead, the man dead after.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, that's true, you talk, man.
Yeah, because right now, yeah, well, look at things that go on at night time, you know. You come like say, a man say, I go decide, no, what to do. Whether to keep the dog or the wife. So him start draw some scenario.
Oh, yeah, if I figure out in his head, if him to keep the dog or wife.
Yeah, so I might say, you know, say, I go deal with this thing and then, you know.
You know, say that's a dopey story, though.
Yes. You might say, I have to find out where I go because somebody got to go. The dog got to jump up and I say,
it's either the dog or the wife, but one of them have to go.
The dog got to, she asleep and the dog say, me. So him say, oh, because when I reach the gate at night time, who I see? I dog come forward and come stand up outside until I come inside and my wife is sitting down now. Tell her, say, wife, you know, so you have to go down. You say, why? The dog, me come meet at the gate, brethren. And still that you're going and your wife in there asleep. They might say, oh, you know, but you have to go, you know. You have to go, man. Now keep it dark. I dog right now. Come meet I and I.
A dopey story.
One boss, what you said. Wait there for me.
That's a dopey story.
Are you sure your dad look like dopey story, don't? I know dopey story. Talk the truth. Motor talk the truth.
So it's the man
don't know when the
man get to thy wife. The man get to thy wife.
Come turn up and glad to see him.
The man get to thy wife, right?
For me, yo.
So when do him get to thy wife then?
Get with that wife, man. Get with that wife, man. The wife is asleep, to blur and out.
Maybe my wife should have rub him up with
yeah, go in the car. Nobody can pass.
Maybe my wife should have rub him up with some olive oil, man. Him need some olive oil.
Man. I'll hold him, I'll keep him.
I'll keep the dog. I'll keep the dog. Anyway, we have to move, brethren.
Yeah, bless up yourself.
Yeah, man. That was funny. You don't believe in me. But some things are going on, you know, the first time I really recognize the man them I use olive oil, you know, is the time when the youth, when they jump up and them say, a spirit get over the youth, and the man going at the people them yard. And I walk around the people them yard and I sprinkle olive oil around the yard. I never asked a pastor, so when this olive oil, he started to explain to me about olive oil. I say, brethren, the amount of crime in Jamaica, why you don't get some big jump on an olive oil? Put it in a boat and just spray it right round Jamaica coast and get you to the criminality we are going. I don't understand these people. Because me know say olive oil work them kind of magic there, you know. I mean, really. Go down a Montego Bay. Until I get the police, them go down there. Go down a Montego Bay. Go up a flanker. Lock a flanker. And just start throw olive oil all over the place. Now the virgin I say the person who get the olive oil get a shot. So we don't understand them thing there, you know. And me say, it's a miracle. Me a miracle no work out, you know. Because me I say, if a person want me believe in a miracle, me want carry a 1 foot man to make him foot grow back. If him can't make a 1 foot man foot grow back, you know, there's no way I'm going to believe in a miracle, you know. I have a thing I have to play about this passing and scamming, you know. Because when you talk about scamming, you know, nobody knows scam like passing, you know. The problem is that, you know, that the youth, them are scam foreigner. The passing scam the people that live in their neighborhood. I tell you, you take them easy. And then them come discriminate against Rasta and call Rasta as a name. Freaky people. Nobody come look no work. And a job so with them kind of here there, you know. Get rid of it. Them don't want your picnic at school. You pick up and cut off your leg. You know how much Rasta cut off them picnic locks because they want your picnic at school. You know how much Rasta want to go to America and cut off the locks. Because them tell them, say, if you go for the embassy, boy, them wicked, you know. A Jamaican people, I tell Jamaican people, say, if them go for the embassy and have on them locks, them now go get no visa, you know. you know much how we get visa with locks on. Apparently, them people they don't care a hell about if you have a locks or not. All them care about is if you can have something for answer the question them what them I tell you about. But Jamaican people, they scared that it bad. Now we say, as the sister say, it's like a fashion statement. You know, you flash your locks here, you flash your locks there, you flash your locks almost anywhere. It's a flash thing a go on. You go and flood out some of them though. Watch. Flood, go and take it. Listen to this. Can show you how black people confused.
Indecent dressing to church is no longer news, especially in our country Nigeria, where moral has been taken in high esteem. Today in various churches, ladies dress the way they like in all manner of designs, thereby exposing either their cleavages or their thigh, all in the name of dressing, and the next thing you hear is it is not the body that matters but the mind. Believe it or not, they cause many to derail in thoughts during service, and you never can tell, because pastors too are human. Looking at this trend, in years to come the situation might worsen, as there may be no distinction between club girls and the sisters. Though many churches now preach about prosperity, yet there are some churches that still preach salvation, like Deeper Life Bible Church, Mountain of Fire, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, whose general overseer has banned females from wearing trousers to church, and Christ Living Apostolic Ministries, CLAM. The question now is, who should be blamed? Is it all about evolving trends, and should it be extended to the church? If emphasis is laid on dressing, won't the church lose its members? These are questions begging for answers.
Yeah, that was a report. That was a report out of Nigeria. And then you can see why you have fundamentalism rise up. Because you have, after you have fight for something, and then you see a next culture seep into your culture, and I almost take it over. Some people get fundamentalists, like the Boko Haram man them. I don't know if people know, but Boko Haram actually mean Western education is a sin. That is what Boko Haram mean, you know. And when, after you see your children grow up in a way that is unbecoming of the dignity and the spirituality that they are defined as. And you see this culture come in and seep into them thinking and them mind, and you can't do nothing about it. It leads to some serious calculation and thinking. And even in a Rasta, if you look at the data them how them address now, you have to but wait. I mean, you have some data here right now around these tights. When tights used to wear under your dress, you know. Because sometimes you know you have well, not me, but you have a thin dress and the sun will go through it. So you put on a tights underneath it. Nowadays, the tights become the clothes itself. The worst thing I can look on is a daughter who have her locks or come down on her back. And she have on one of them tights with the printer in at the front. Because all you have to is the printer. It's the printing. It print out. And you say, wow. And if you go talk to them, you hear them say, it's not your clothes. Wow. Them say it's not clothes. And them really believe it and mean it too. Them don't realize it's capture, them get captured. Rasta is not just a spirit thing. Rasta is a cultural thing. And the strongest part of Rasta is the culture. Not just the singing. Not just the singing part, you know. Because Rasta never come on and sing reggae. Rasta wasn't here singing reggae. And Rasta developed a certain cultural manifestation and perspective that set them apart from the Christian world. Because the Christians have no culture. They have a belief system. When you look at Islam, Islam have a culture that define them. Rasta come with a culture that define Rasta. Now Rasta get caught in the same culture That them a fight. It's like when you did talk about jacket and tie. And they see that them in the print up, in the tights. I mean, how the hell Rasta woman, because first I hear that say, boy, the Rasta man this and the Rasta man that. And you look for the Rasta woman, them hold up the strength and the thing. But you have Rasta daughter walk up and down in these print tights. And when you talk to them, I say, it's not the clothes where you wear, you know. It's your heart. Hey, you see a man face, you don't see him heart, you know. So what I'm saying when a man has bleach? The same daughter will look at you and say, you know, for bleaching, and you say, but I'm not bleaching has nothing to do with them, I think. So all the same person, I look at the say, but I'm not bleaching has nothing to do with them, I think. So all the same person, I look at the next person and say, why you bleach for? You don't like your blackness. Mother ask the same thing. Where you wear them tights for? If you don't like your Rasta culture. Because me never used to, I mean, me can't accept it. And me not really backward. Me not really backward. Me not stuck in a music. Because me play a whole section. Me play upon the radio. Me I play Kabaka Pyramid. I write in a Kabaka Pyramid. I play all Max Romeo. So me not stuck in the music when I say, boy, right now, through me age now, me just want to hear pure all-time music. So me not really feel like me backward in the sense of the manifestation of Rastafari as it come on to female dressing and them thing there when the daughter them know until they say, it no matter. How the hell you can't talk about it no matter? I know so it come on here so. We never come on here so looking like that. That when you look on a Rasta woman now, you can't tell her different from a normal woman out there with us frivolously going about her business. The two of them have the same clothes. So what is separating you from the person who have no commitment to no cultural manifestation other than the one where brainwash them? You have a commitment to a cultural expression and you declare it. So why you declare a cultural expression when the culture now that you is expressing is not befitting of the culture that you declare? Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, we say a confusion go on, and right in Africa, you know, why listen to this? Listen to this.
Review time. What the heck is going on over there in Africa? These jokers and these churches. Let me just give you a little heads up. What already didn't happen? You got people over there just eating grass because the pastor tell them, got to go out there and eat grass. This is the works of the Lord. And look at the pastor walking all over the congregation. What the heck? The man got this shirt from The Rock.
You can't see the video, but I'll tell you where it's going. The man have the congregation lay down upon the ground, and the person a walk upon the people them. Like a river of people, and them a walk upon them.
Ain't it? Walking on the congregation. Look, when the Bible said walk by faith, not by sight, he wasn't saying walk on the congregation. Look at him. This man walking on them like he walking on water, and the people like, oh, look at him. He know it ain't right, but he just there. Look at this crap. Look at this. And then, wait a minute, did I see some little kids up in there? Yeah. The kids doing this crap too. Well, now we got this. Oh, y'all ain't even ready for this. What, a bunch of ladies? No. Pastor orders female congregants to come to church with not Wait, what? See, what the heck is going on with these articles? People can't spell no more either. Come to church with not underwear. All right, let me just read the article. There are reports of a Kenyan pastor who has ordered all female congregants to go to the church free. That is without bras and panties for Christ to enter their lives. You know, I didn't even feel right saying that. What the heck is going on at this Lord's Propeller Redemption Church? Reportedly advised female worshipers against wearing any undergarments to the church, calling them ungodly. You calling them ungodly? This is your pastor right here. Your pastor is the one who is ungodly. Your pastor, you know what? Your pastor is garbage. That's right, yeah. Just like this pastor. These people are not men of God. These people are just straight up pimps. Pimping you out for your money. When is it going to end?
REFM. Thought-provoking. Always.
Of questions Protestants can't answer. Today's question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark? And how do you know? I'm John Martinoni, president and founder of the Bible Christian Society. And today's question is focused on the idea of sola scriptura, which is Latin for the Bible alone, or the Bible only, which is one of the fundamental pillars of most of Protestantism, that we can know all we need to know about our Christian faith and about Christian morals by simply picking up the Bible and reading. So this question, who wrote the book of Mark, is a very important question, because what it does is, if all I need to know about Christianity I get from the Bible, if the Bible is my sole authority in matters of faith and morals, which it is for most Protestants, how can they answer that question? Because nowhere in the Bible does it tell us who wrote the book of Mark. This thing right here at the beginning of the Gospel of Mark in Scripture that says the Gospel according to Mark, that's not inspired Scripture. That's put in there by the publisher of the Bible. We don't have any originals from Mark that say, I, Mark, wrote this Gospel, or that say the Gospel according to Mark. So again, if you go by the Bible alone, how do you know that Mark wrote Mark? That somebody named Mark even wrote Mark? And how do you know that that Mark was inspired? Where in the Bible does it tell you who wrote the Gospel of Mark, so that you may trust that it is inspired Scripture? Because if you don't know who wrote it, how can you know it's inspired Scripture? This is very, very important. So as Catholics, we need to ask everyone who believes in the Bible alone as their sole rule of faith, who wrote Mark? And if they say Mark, the secretary of Peter and companion of Paul, the next question is, how do you know? Because I read Mark and there's nothing here that says, I, Mark, companion of Peter and Paul, wrote this gospel. Nothing in Luke that tells me, nothing in Paul's letters that tells me who wrote the Gospel of Mark. So what authority are you relying on? It's not the Scriptures to know who wrote Mark. So again, the question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark, and how do you know?
Yeah, serious question. Now, I want to put a question to the one that I have been asking for maybe 15 years or more. Yes, about 15 years I ask this question and I can't get a good answer. Because every pastor when attack me when I ask the question, I say, all right, don't attack me, answer the question. And then find out that foolishness to tell you, but here one now. There is a chapter, which is the main chapter we are talking about now. Second, and you can write it down too, and go check it. Here's me ask that question now. 2 Kings, I think it's chapter 37. 2 Kings chapter, I think it's chapter 37. And Isaiah 19. Now Isaiah is the major prophet in the Bible. The major Jewish prophet according to the Torah. And 2 Kings, between the writing of the 2 Kings and Isaiah, is about 100 years. About 100 years. You can go check it, you know. It's about 100 years between 2 Kings, the book of 2 Kings. I have 1 Kings, 2 Kings, chapter 37, and Isaiah 19. Now, my question is not Isaiah right 2 Kings? Isaiah was written 100 years in between. The writing of Isaiah and the writing of Kings is about 100 years. Now, can somebody explain to me, how is it that Isaiah 19 and I don't want to say the wrong thing, and 2 Kings 37, the whole chapter, read identical, word for word, full stop, comma, everything. Two different people are right, 100 years apart. Yet still, in a Kings, I think them say Jeremiah right Kings, I think so. I think them say Jeremiah, all right. In a Kings, 2 Kings 37, if you get two Bible of the same Bible and put the two of them together in your hand, open one at Isaiah 19 and open one at 2 Kings 37 and read them chapter by chapter. Sorry, verse by verse. Read the two chapter them verse by verse and see if you don't see the identical wording for the two chapter them. Now, can somebody tell me how is that possible? Why must I have confidence in that when such a grievous mistake have been made? And up to this day, I can't get an answer more than me I try create problem and me I try this. But it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. Check it out for yourself. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. A bank. And them say, Muta want to talk to you, The other night, and me talk about like 15 years ago, maybe, long time. And them say, Muta want to talk to you, I hear you mention something from the radio the other day, that I really want to confront you with it about. I say, what? Them say, well, you talk on the radio that the two chapters are the same. You know that God have the power to put the spirit of the person who write it first in the spirit of in Jeremiah in Isaiah, that him can say the same thing to reiterate the strength of what the other person. All right, we can't what I say. That's a compare joke. A dopey story that. The spirit of the man who write King, God put in spirit in Isaiah to write the identical words them 100 years after. Rome, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yes, brethren. Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Muta, I saw about too. Now, what a sweet, nice program, first of all, Nafisa, man, boy. Every night when the Cutting Edge comes, it is the hotter and the nice, it's nicer than the other one. That means you're always setting the trend.
I show you your tune player. I show you your tune player.
Well, it is.
You're not swell made, You're not going to swell made, I show you your tune player.
Love that, but when the ear motor talk of positiveness and what is right, we can't keep silent.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people, them have nothing to say, but them no want them voice be heard.
Yeah.
The people here say, boy, them a call motor program. On the don't keep
and them a listen to.
And them a listen to. And them have a lot of things to contribute to help uplift.
All right, me never know the Sabato could have.
No motor.
Okay. Mine a phone where you have a card, Mine a card phone.
Me declare this. The Motor Baruka personally make people love Rastafari. Your contribution where the I are put in right now, me see clearly right now of a fact.
I you hear the data from Dallas to that,
No, man.
I you hear the data from Dallas said.
For that long time, me say, if even the TV show, watch and see. If you not soon come forward again on TV, you just watch and see.
All right.
Remember, I Sabato tell you that a Jew motor.
You have a sponsor it. You have a sponsor it. You're supposed to make enough money, you're not sponsor it.
Right, all right. Watch this. By the help of Rastafari, all things possible. Remember me tell you that. Give thanks.
All right, blessed. Yeah.
I
Yes. Me hungry, man. Me I tell you. Marketplace, Reddings Road there. The other side of Constant Spring Road. We call it raw food, R-A, sun raw food. Believe you me. Yeah, man, and I'm going back on track, you know, give thanks, I'm going back on track. About 2 years, I left it out, and I have to admit, say, I love test things, but I love test myself and prove to myself that the thing is that or the thing is not that. And so, my 2 years done, you know, so I'm going back on track. So I'm hungry again. The raw, R-A, raw food, Rasta, yes, living room, yes. Yes. Okay, you're gone.
Yeah, man, cutting, DJ Club, Alabama.
How you do, man?
So, yes, man, I have on the road about the real reason have we, you know?
You know, so I want you to do something for me. I want you to do something for me, you know.
For 12 miles.
Well,
okay.
Watch, most of them want you to do something for me, but I can't talk about it on the radio. So
me call you after here then.
Yeah, call me after here. But don't call me at the night, you know. I will tell you about
no, man, we don't see so.
If you call me when me come off of the radio, I'm going to tell you a bad word. I'm coming out, nothing wrong with bad word.
Even them time I go sleep too. Even them time I go look at sleep to wake up.
And don't call me 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning either, because you're going to get worse of bad word.
Yeah, them colorful Jamaican words there.
Yes. I love them.
Hey.
I love them.
You see the Bible verse where I talk about though, you know, I come across it though 2 times. It's nice.
2 Kings 37.
Yeah, man, I see it.
And Isaiah 19.
Yeah, if you follow the chapter them before after, it's like somehow the story kind of interlap. Like, I don't know if them never know, so them never put in it already or them figure.
I'm mistaken at the word of God, man. I'm mistaken at the word of God book. Mistake.
Yeah, because me I tell you about a true man right here. You know, like me,
yeah, but God give them the inspiration so them can't make mistake.
That's what the people that say, them you can't question them things. But all them things they work out.
Well, me question it because me have intelligence and me I read it and me see it. Me read the Bible from Genesis 1.
But the church racist, brother, and somebody I say, why you have to say that? The more I explain them and the more I explain it, why you say the church racist.
You want me to explain why the church racist? Because first of all, the man with them called Jesus, every picture where you see is always in the image of a European. That is the first racism. When we know, say, even if you look at the geographical location of the area where these things supposed to have taken place, Africa. No European never did there. And when I say no European never did there, apart from the Greeks and the Romans, them who did control the place, but the man who them talk about was not a European. The man with them talk about, you know. So what me I say now is that is the first sign of racism, where you put the savior of humanity in the image of the people them who oppress the people them more than everybody else. Secondly, slavery was built off the idea that the church never see nothing wrong with it, because them never see we as human beings. Them never see black people as human beings.
Yeah, that's
the church
property are like an animal. Really.
The church sanctions slavery, and in the Bible it tells you say you must be obedient to your master.
That time we get whipped and we get lashed and
obedient to your
run
master.
And we have cry and we have done all the wicked things happen to it.
So that, and then now the next thing is that the church configure a belief system and make a belief system a historical thing, and then put themselves in the historical thing, and then you can't see no other group of people in that historical thinking. That is the height of slavery. That is the height of racism. That you declare a historical fact, and the historical fact have nobody in there of importance other than the people them who is creating that historical fact. There's no Chinese in it. There's no Indian in it. And the little African them were in it, it's slave. So, if that's no racism, I don't know what else is.
It's a Mexico thing, you know, you wrap up now. Because I do, now it's like I do more time, and I see all a big snake today. And they never dare talk. See a big snake, you know.
Yeah.
And, no, I not talk, but you know,
you know why I'm not, talk?
Eh?
You know why I'm not talk? Because you never carry Eve with you.
Carry Eve?
You should not carry Eve with you.
No. Hey, but then they put a parrot in there. Where I say, boy, a parrot talk. A parrot can talk, you know. And you understand? But then they put a parrot in there. I could have believed that and say, all right, the parrot said this. Because we see talking parrot all the time. But
let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When the snake see Eve nakedness, he would have drink all the rum and get drunk too. You know what I'm saying? So when him look, that's they never see nobody naked yet. And when him look and say the Eve naked, him say what? And I like curl up in a that.
Yeah, and then Baba Roots.
I just drink a boom and curl up.
Yeah.
I like them a tell, man. I like them a tell by the snake.
We get tricked, and in all of this, we don't have no love to win here. But that me a talk, but we can't tell the truth. We don't have respect for nobody.
Yes.
And all kind of madness that take place in our society. The youth, them a drink and a drunk and a crash off a bike. All along Westmoreland, them just a crash off a bike every minute. And
then you know, Westmoreland second behind Montego Bay now as the murder capital in Jamaica, you know. Westmoreland.
Look there, look much church and all kind of this down there. And who are talk to the youth, them who are go up on corner and say, yeah, man. So, I mean, we continue to do the same thing and we get the same results. And we now take our belief system, we now try a different approach to see if we can make a change and bring a different thing to the thing. We just have to do the same thing. So,
a joke business, man. A joke business, Rasta. Right. People have to wake up a joke.
Well, we're so passionate with people in Jamaica that we have to go and look out the sound, you know?
Yeah, man. We have to move, though. We have to move.
Yeah, further down we give a shout, see?
Yeah, man. You know, the bright day.
Bright day, see?
Yeah. Bright day, all right. Jojo Bennett, Rome. This is Cutting Edge on RFM. We'll be with you again from 2 to 5:45 with Stepping Razor, the art of war. Second Kings 37.
Verse 37. No,
the chapter, the whole chapter.
But I check it out all the time. I go to 25.
What is it?
Me 37, man. You go 25 and stop.
Oh yeah, that means I get the wrong chapter then.
Yeah, me see it. You go to 25 and stop.
All right, let me look in our Bible and figure it out. Yeah,
Isaiah 19.
Yeah, all right, let me look in our way I go on. So, all right, yeah. I don't like the wrong information. Calvin, I turn it wrong side. Brethren. It's 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah chapter 37. Not the other. What I said was 2 Kings 37 and chapter 19, but it is the other way around. It's 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah chapter 37. Yes, I'm glad that the brethren called me before the program done, because I know people are going to go around, go look on it and say, hey, Muta, I don't know where I say, you know. The correction is that I turn around. I say 2 Kings chapter 37 and Isaiah 19, which is really 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah 37. Read the two chapter them, put them together, same Bible, and say if you don't see them, read identical. And according to the history where I know, and this is not, and I make no mistake with it, the person who write Kings, according to them, the person who write Kings and the person who write Isaiah is not the same person, according to what them I say. Because the events in a Kings show a situation that is years before it was when it was written, when Kings was written and when Isaiah was written, is years apart. The writing take place years apart. So check it out. 2 Kings 19. Isaiah 37. A homework, me I give you. Homework.
Cartel thing there.
Which cartel thing?
Me tell you about, I call and talk to you about the theater them one thing up there.
But the what? Yeah, the theater them. Yeah, we talked about the theater them last week. Yeah,
I mean talk something about cartel, eh?
What did you say about cartel?
Oh, them play in song them up Irie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so tonight.
So you never call them.
No, never call them. I'm talk to you.
Me tell them listen to you know, them ear what me say, them ear what you say now.
Man, I know them ear, man.
Yeah, you know to them ear.
Because me hear talk to you right away. And then me hear you make a comment to them say the rhythm track them will come out.
Oh yeah. No, but I know she me talk to still. After the next day me I talk about.
Oh, okay. No, next day
she just give me a interpretation of why she thinks that someone play.
Right.
But at the next day, I talk to them.
The next day, I couldn't really listen because we have a rehearsal.
No, I never talk about it on the radio. I talk to the people who is concerned, you know. About
yeah.
You know, yeah.
No, get me wrong, still about Cartel really is a good in that artist, you know, in real lyrical, you know, but it just that made it a little bit disgruntled over the whole Marcus Garvey weekend. Fear the man just a juggle cartel. I mean, you know, pertain to Marcus, you know.
Which part you hear them a juggle cartel?
After the whole Friday evening thing, man, after Thursday and Friday evening, I don't know what the man.
Where, Pirate?
Yeah, man, when sunshine come on and when...
You mean the Monday, when you talk about?
The weekend leading up to Marcus Garvey, Sunday, the celebration at Marcus Garvey when have Sunday.
So you did hear it on Monday too?
No, not the Monday. The weekend, the Thursday and the Friday leading up to the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can expect something more...
of substance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know?
Well...
Yeah.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that because I don't know how the programming go on RFM.
Yeah.
I know my program, and I'm there 2 times a week for 4 hours
yeah, listen
each.
Your program from way back then in the motor.
Yeah.
For launch, you know.
Yeah, and my program is not fit for your player.
No.
Can peer up a story I hear from
no, if your program now, all right, listen. Now, I play my bass now, my guitar. But me decided to when it comes to Tuesday, Wednesday night, I'm not going away.
Okay.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, me have a rehearsal Thursday night, you know. So...
Well, you know, say, you have a little data from, you know, why me know, say, me can't stop.
Yeah.
You have a little daughter who called me from Colorado about 3 times on the program. Yeah. And one night she called me and I have to play back what she say.
Yeah.
The next day upon the radio.
Yeah.
And now another little daughter called me so now from Dallas. And them call why me know say.
No man.
Me not everything about the call me when I tell me about boy Muta if you run for election and Muta if you do this and Muta this and that. No. Me I listen to them little daughter there. Me I listen to them little daughter there and I say, you see that little daughter they call me tonight?
Yeah, me
explain. And them call them make me know say.
What I think? The daughter who say she African?
Which
the English girl?
No man, me I talk about one daughter who called me from Colorado.
Yeah.
Long time. She called me.
Okay.
And she talked to me. And then now this daughter, you know, where I talk about, she come from Dallas. She live in Dallas. And me and she have a conversation a while ago. And them little call, they make me know, say, the program is not in vain.
No, man, your program, something, man. Me there on vacation, me go over South Carolina just now. We have a program, I think, for the phone, for my cell phone. Then call 3 links. When we find out it work, when we can pick up your program. Because you know, man.
Yes.
When we there work, I work abroad, you know. And when we there work, I can't get to listen to you, know. Me go on the internet and download the things, you know.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
And go back and listen to them after that, you know.
On the YouTube.
Yeah, man, on YouTube, man. Me download them and listen to them one.
The man who put them, they call me for Father's Day and say, Muta, the program have 5 million and 5 million something like that. 1,000 hits. The amount of hits it have gone over 5 million.
Yeah, man. Don't note it.
No, but one person could have hit it 1 million times, you know.
Yeah. No, well, me know things are still because trust me, it's a way up so.
Yeah, me know.
Yeah, you really, I tell you years now, you know.
Well, 20 odd years with there, so, you know.
Yeah. And I tell you, me I listen to them time, eh.
Yeah. All right, so we have to move here.
Respect mother.
Yeah. All right, so, you know, because make sure to the program I got done. Because last week, at 1 o'clock, me I look for done the program. All right, the clock said 2 o'clock. Okay. So, you know, so my brethren matrix, I go open the door. I go say 5, 4, 3. Oh gosh, me reach a 3. Me reach a 3 and the reach inside. If I the brethren. Matrix. Oh, you know, man? You go back your beard door. Yeah, man, of course. What you mean? Look like a man. You know go what? No, man, you look like a man tonight, man. You look like a man, what you mean? And some man for look. Because you know, said the other day when you look there now, you could have walk a certain place and man can't know say you work at Irie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say, it look like you work at Burger King. Where them sell the fish and chips. You understand? They go to Kentucky and buy fish and chips long there. So we can't have you, and we can't make them a confuse you. So you eat your dinner at Burger King every day and night. And when you don't have pay fish and chips you buy. You understand? Okay. So, God, you know. So, what we say? 2 o'clock to 5:45. We have a date, you know. Don't be late. And don't go like say you don't want to come. You understand? So, we are going to that tune, yeah. Give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, give thanks to all the people that must stay with me. We want to heal up all the ones that in England. I have to heal them up, you know. Believe you me. I have to heal up all the ones that in England.